First of all, Peter, Euribor, Tom was just breaking that news, Euribor declining. I mean, what does it actually tell us about what's going on in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, I think Tom has mentioned it earlier, and you just mentioned it as well. It's not a one-off; it's a trend, and we've got to keep in mind. The ECB, in particular, is the prime provider of liquidity these days, and particularly they have been providing ample liquidity for the financial system through the TLTRO some time ago, and that money obviously needs to go somewhere. And then when you look on top of that on the money creation through the PEP scheme in particular, and also the regular QE scheme, and that's it's just ongoing, and that money needs to go somewhere. And I think one of the ways where you see it is the compression in spreads generally, but in the money market, you see it particularly through the compression in Euribors. In fact, we've looked at that, if I may say, and you see that in sterling as well, to some degree in dollars, but in euros with the massive liquidity provisions, it's just the most pronounced.
So how much more can it actually fall? I mean, it's already at a record low of minus 0.49491. If it goes below minus 0.5, is it a significant shift?
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, you should, I mean, in theory, everything can happen. You should provide a floor around about where the market implies interest rates to go going forward, and that is round about the minus 50 when you look at where the implied forwards are. So, I mean, again, sometimes these things can exaggerate, but I would expect sort of the implied money market forwards for future interest rates to be the floor for this.